Yo YouTube, what up? So today, back in the garage. It's been a while since we've been in here, but I've got the XB and I've got the truck taken apart. And I've got the dogs that are gonna bark their heads off and run in here like there's somebody else here. So, the truck, I replaced my CV axles because they were bad. New brake rotors and pads, new wheel seals, new dust cover seals, repacked all the bearings, re-greased everything, so put all that back together, which was crazy, pain in the butt. Then I had a coolant leak from the intake manifold gasket, so I had to take all that out, got that all back put together, but I'm waiting on fuel injector O-rings because as you can see, those ones are not in the greatest condition. They're pretty rough around the edges. So I'm at a standstill on that. I'm at a standstill on the brake hubs and pads and rotors. Can't really go any further. So that's where the truck sits. Today on the XB, these lights right here don't seem to be turning on. So I'm gonna take the rear bumper off, find out what's going on there. I'm gonna be putting LED bulbs in the reverse lights, LED bulbs in the turn signals in the rear. This already has LEDs in the reverse, but they are too big for the housing, so they don't hold in place, which isn't the biggest deal, but it bothers me. I put new Fender LED side markers, which are pretty nice actually. I'm pretty impressed with them. I will be taking the front bumper off right here. As you can see from here, Duke, I don't have fog lights, and if you look in there, back there, right there is my intake filter, right there. I don't have wheel well splash shields, so everything that hits the, anytime it rains, can't drive this because it'll just suck the water up. So I got fog lights, grill inserts that'll go right here and here. I got new headlights because these ones are pretty darn rough. You can barely see at night, they're pretty bad. The new headlights aren't going to go in immediately. I got LED bulbs for those. I got switchback LED bulbs for the parking and turn signal on the corner. And I got a light strip that's going to go on the bottom right here. That's a sequential. I don't know, I might put it in the top. I'm undecided on that yet. But that's why those are going to go in later. Because I also have some Sylvania X fog lights that can go, roughly in that square area right there. And they have an X for parking lights, and then they have the bright fog lights. I don't know if I'm going to put those in either. For the time being, just the stock stuff is going to go in. We'll see how that looks. And I got to do an oil change. I got brakes and rotors, pads and rotors for the front of this. I would have got the rears, but they're drums, and they don't seem to be bothering me at all, or the car at all. I got inner fender wheel well covers, so that won't be a problem anymore. I got a hood strut kit. Basically, this is something I was trying to figure out myself earlier, a couple months ago, but didn't really work out, so I just bought a kit. Essentially, you're going to put this here, another one up here. You're going to put a lift support on it, on each side, and then when you pop the hood, it'll lift itself up and hold itself up. So it needs a rod. The rod will just be a backup plan. My new battery, it's a nice battery. Let's see what else I get. Oh, I got a center console because these things don't come with an armrest or a center console in here. I know it's kind of dark, but right down there, it's just a blank space, so soon there'll be an armrest. It'll make it a lot more comfortable to drive. I also got the wind guards, go right here. So I'll put those on. I got some LED bulbs to put in different places, white, replace the factory bulbs. I want everything LED on this one. I really like the look of LED, plus the minimal battery power usage. I like that, so I'm a LED guy. So this one's gonna be a project. It's gonna be a show car, more or less. The next thing I'm gonna do after this is airbags with switches. Don't be hitting my switches too. That way I can lift and lower it. Plus the airbags can hold a lot more weight. I would like to get a sunroof. I don't know if that's going to happen anymore. And then for the rear part of the roof, behind where the sunroof will go, I want to put a roof rack. Again, this is all show. But before any of that, after all the stuff I bought for it now, I put all that on, I'm going to need new tires for this. I have two other sets of rims for this same vehicle, same size rims. Just one's chrome, one's black, and then these ones. And you can see, the reason I'm doing the brakes is because of all this. Do you see all that brake dust? Yeah, that's because of crappy, cheap brakes. So I'm going to put ceramic pads, drilled and slotted rotors. Shouldn't get any more of that brake dust. Keep the rims clean longer. but the tires are wearing on the inside. You can't see it from here, but the insides are pretty much smooth now. Those aren't gonna last very much longer. So I'll put new tires, get it aligned. That should take care of that. The truck tires, they're pretty meaty still, but they're dry rotting. I mean, it's not real bad yet, but they got cracks everywhere. And these tires, if I'm not mistaken, are, gosh, they're old. They're really, like 2004. I think that's right. They're old. Either way, yeah, that might be right. 2004, that's, what, 15 years old? These are 15-year-old tires, and look at them, they're still in great shape. So, needless to say, I will be getting new tires, the exact same. Those are the BF Goodrich all-terrain TAs, so I will be getting the new ones, new series, same tire, but KO TAs. That'll be awesome. And then Sarah's CRV, because we've been driving it like crazy, it's gonna need new tires, so I'm gonna do new tires and alignments for all three of them. I don't know, I gotta find my camera rig, my little tripod. If I can find it for this, I'll set you up right over here so you can watch me take all this crap apart, and then I'll do like a time-lapse thing. If not, I'll just show you the end result. Cool? Later.